Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this video is going to be a conversation that StewGaming and I had when we kind of just impromptu happened to, touch base, and I invited him to join me, and we talk about a few things from bands to Platinum Arena and a few different topics. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of throw it up here for the YouTube audience to experience as well if you weren't there. So yeah, huge shout out to Stu for joining me for a discussion. I will have a link down to his channel. He makes great videos. Definitely check him out. But yeah, let's get into it. What's up? What's up?
Oh, let me mute. You had an echo. Sorry. What's going on, man? How you doing?
What's going on, man? Sorry to hear about the ban. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I did a stream for 5 hours yesterday morning. Then right after the stream, 30 minutes later, I got the ban notice while I was climbing up in Platinum Arena because we were talking to my stream about joking around and, showing Platinum Arena how you can boost, how easy it's going to be to boost somebody when they start putting rewards out there.
Uh-huh.
And I got banned. It's just a random ban, everybody. They're not picking people. It's the system doing it automatically. So.
And did you like message them? Like, what did they say to you?
Oh yeah, right away. And of course, since we have more of an inside track than other people, they, when it first happened, it's 3 a.m. their time, so there really wasn't anybody there to even take care of it. So once they did get in the office, they started messaging me, and then just said that they're working on it. So I had to wait, and then they got back to me and said, hey, check your account. I said, no, it's still not working. Then they're like, okay, we need to go back to things. So eventually this morning when I woke up, I was able to get back in.
Okay, and when you got back in, was everything normal?
Well, the battle pass seems to be messing up for a lot of people once they get back in. I've had people that have done summons during that time, and they don't have those champions there anymore. The legendary epic champions, all the champions that they summoned aren't there anymore. And you know what kind of nightmare that's going to be with support and this game. Come on, this company.
Oh my, that's what I was saying in the chat. I was like, I don't even know how to help. Like, I don't even know how to like.
Well, I took Warlum or whatever his name is. I took him to 6-star, and on my account, he's back to 6-star. So they all have to do it manually, though. Everything they have to do for every one of these accounts, they're going to have to do it manually. So that's going to take a while.
Whew. Oh, they need to give us like access to do this stuff for people, so we can just sit here all day on stream and like correct this stuff.
Give them all their goodies back.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is too that how many accounts are going to get lost in this. It's thousands of accounts that this has happened to, and tons of stuff is going to get lost. They're not going to be able to take care of all this. They don't have the manpower or resources or whatever to do it. And I'm sure there's going to be people that are going to fall through the cracks. I've already got tons of people telling me they're selling their accounts, they're getting out of the game, just in general. And it's not just because of this. It's because of Draco. It's because of all the stuff in the past. Because we don't get content. Because we don't get any balancing. The clan boss is still messed up. We don't have a way to get books. They bring out things that we don't want, like this arena, instead of just giving out gems for rewards. It's, I don't know. I'm tired, man. I'm so tired.
Yeah, see, and I'm at work like during the day, and then I just come home and do a video. Like, I didn't even know this was going on. I feel so bad.
Yeah, but again, it's not just the one thing. It's never just one thing with this company. It's everything, all added together.
Yeah, no, it's like when you think you're on the horizon. It's like tomorrow it's something worse every time.
And then. Even with this fusion, I was excited about the fusion because I wanted something to do in the game, right? We want content. We want something to do.
Yeah, of course.
And then I look at the fusion, and we've got 2 weeks, 2 days, and all the things to do. 3 of those epics I don't have. I have the other epic, of course, because the 3 other ones are new champions.
Yeah.
I don't feel like doing it. I just don't feel like spending 2 weeks and doing that crap.
That's what drives me nuts is every fusion, it's like it doesn't even matter if you're responsible and save champions and summon them, because they just release 16 champions and then they use 4 new ones.
Right. And it's 2 weeks is so much crammed in those 2 weeks to do all those events, and I'm not gonna take those rares and make them into epics. I'm not gonna do it. I do want to play around with that new champion. I do. He seems cool, different. But again, it's not content, right? They're just giving us more champions and then not even giving us more space too, which we sorely need for all these new champions they're giving us. But I don't know. This morning I made a lot of videos because I was back on my account, but I'm really just tired of this company in general, just for everything.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. I didn't know it was this bad because I'm not at home during the day, and then I just come home and do a video and stream.
Right.
But yeah, that's apps. I don't even. Do you think it's like bad enough that they can't even recover? Because I know I was watching you like one day a week ago, and you were like, guys, Raid's not going anywhere. It's gonna be here in 2 years, no matter who protests, no matter what happens. Like, since you said that a week ago, do you feel the same?
Yeah, I mean, the game will never die. These type of games never die. There are too many people worldwide that spend money, so these games will never actually go away. You don't have to worry about that. Like, they'll never stop. They'll never stop working on it. It'll be so many years before that would ever happen, because just too many people around the world spend. Because you get $200,000 people, 200,000 people spending $100 a month, and you still have an insane amount of money, and the infrastructure, everything's still here, right? Then they could just start updating. I would say they could start updating at a slower pace, but they already do that at an insane slow pace. So
I about spit out my drink.
You know, they can't be much slower. Like, usually in the cycle of these types of games, once they start getting older and less people, but they're still making good money because it's already all there, you know, they start focusing on another game that they're developing on. They've been doing that, something like that. Then they'll start doing updates once every 2 months, 3 months, which this game kind of does already. So,
typically in the gaming industry, they call it maintenance mode, but Raid is like permanently in maintenance mode.
Yeah, so... But until they do things that we all ask for, right? Until they do stuff like the main things, have bookshops, have the clan boss fixed. Until they do stuff that are legitimate things, that concerns of ours, space, everything else, I don't know. I don't know what to think about this company with everything that keeps happening over and over.
Yeah, are you thinking about quitting?
I mean, I'm not going to quit, but I'm definitely looking at other games. I'm for sure looking to play Arc Knights like tonight. I want to relax. I want to relax first off. It's Valentine's Day here in Japan, so my wife will be home in about an hour and a half, and we're going to spend our day together. The kids will come home a couple hours after that.
Nice.
And we're going to finish up October Faction on Netflix. You know, do things like that just to relax. Well, I'll be on later for some summon videos, but yeah, I'm gonna play Arc Knights. I want to play 7 Deadly Sins when it comes out. A lot of people are gonna be playing that. So, and anything else new that we can find. I'm even gonna try this Disney Sorcerer Arena today.
Oh man.
No, it might be good. I mean, the IP isn't like the best for grown adults. I mean, Disney stuff, but man, Mickey Mouse is coming out doing some crazy magic, and you fight in there, so it might be cool. See, Seven Deadly Sins, people talk about it. It's in Japan. I could actually play it right now. It's been in Japan for a while, but Global's supposed to release very soon.
Have you tried it? Is it good?
No, I haven't tried it yet, but everybody who's on it, we've got Childish Plays on it, Vulcan, you know, Tectone's going to be hitting it hard. He's already blown up big time with Arc Knights. So we've got a lot of people already on it. But even still, if it's good, I'm going to play it for sure.
Yeah, I've always been a huge proponent for Raid, but man, this last 2 weeks has just been something else. I never would have imagined it could get this bad.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? Every time we hear about an update coming, they give us some crappy teaser of showing us this picture of all this marvelous things that we're supposed to be looking forward to, and then nothing comes. And then they tell us about an artifact sorting system. They keep telling us about all these things that are amazing, and then we don't see them, and then we just get worse situations. So who knows what happens. I just obviously we want to do a game that we enjoy playing, right? We want to do a game that we do content on stuff that we enjoy, and if we don't enjoy it, then our content isn't going to be as good.
Yeah, you can't force it,
right? So I'm just hoping, I've always hoped it gets better, but I just don't see it happening. Just don't see it happening.
I know. Yeah, it's been a year. I mean,
right? It's been a year, and even that first year, right, when Global launched, we didn't even have 6-star artifacts when it said 4 to 6-star artifacts in the dungeon, up to 15. It took forever of everybody crying to finally get that, and it was already in global release. So again, it's nothing new. This isn't new to this company. This company has been pretty crappy. I don't know. I would love to find another game that's just as popular. Obviously, as you and I as content creators, we want to have a game that still has good views, that can sustain what we're doing, and that we enjoy playing. So if we can find that, or if this game can ever get with it, then that'll be nice.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know if it's going to. You kind of have to start keeping your options open. And we haven't heard anything about guys. We haven't heard anything about Diablo Immortal in like 16 months.
Actually, they did. They told me something about it. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Somebody said something about how it's in some kind of another alpha testing now, or maybe we see it by the end of the year then, because it's in some kind of different phase of testing now. Let me see. And this is from the dev at Raid Shadow Legends.
Really?
Yeah. So still that's like December release. You know how Blizzard is, so it could be a long time from now.
Yeah, dude. Diablo 4 could be 4 years from now, and Diablo Immortal could be 2 years from now. Like,
right. And if it was out, guys, you'd already see us making content on it. If Diablo Immortal was out, we'd be doing it right away. No doubt.
Oh yeah, if there was something comparable, like, we'd be all over it, but there just isn't.
Right. Yeah, everything else is old. We're just waiting on whatever comes out 2020 to see that we can jump onto and play. Find something fun. And that doesn't mean we'll stop doing Raid Shadow Legends. That will just give us something else to do on our channel to go with it.
Like, I wonder if we could just, like, start a Kickstarter and make a damn mobile game like Raid.
It's not that hard to make a turn-based game. It can't be that hard.
How much money would it take to make Raid? Like, $2 million? Like, what would it take?
It'd take a lot more than that. I mean, just annual salaries. Even monthly salaries alone are phenomenal in the IT industry, right? In the tech industry. We got to have database people, we got to have programmers, we got to have the regular, even HR, payroll. We got to have a lot of people in there. It's probably going to cost, 20 million.
I thought they made
Kickstarter
Path of Exile with a Kickstarter, and I thought they made Path of Exile with like 12 guys.
Yeah, but I'm sure those guys, like, if it's you and me, and we're gonna team up and make a game. If we were like seasoned programmers, then we'd at least have a part in that part, right? We'd be able to get in there and actually do the work. But if you and I want to do it right now, we don't know how to do any of the programming, any of the database, anything else, server-wise, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna have to rely on everybody else. We can't actually put our skills in there and start programming.
But you need designers. You need people who know the industry and know gaming. You know what I mean?
Right, but I'm sure those guys at Path of Exile probably were programmers. I would guess that they might have been. I don't know for sure. I'm just saying. And run a sweatshop. Steel City said base it in China and run a sweatshop. Hey, if those kids know how to program, we can do it up. Programming sweatshop.
Dude, I think we could pull it off. Get a Kickstarter going. It might take us 3 years, but...
Yeah, you'd be surprised. A lot of people out there who have crazy amount of money. I mean, there are plenty of billionaires out there who will, and multimillionaires, who will put a lot of money toward that. Of course, they want a return on it, right? When we do well, and so it can happen. It can definitely happen.
I'm just tired of watching devs fumble all over themselves.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what they do there. They've got 600 employees at that office. 600. Now, obviously, they're not all working on Raid Shadow Legends, but still. Like, who is? Who is out of all these 600? And the thing is, I asked them about other games that they were making, right? And they work on a lot of other games. And this is Plarium over there. Then they have, Big Fish all around the world. They have Rumble Games, all these other game companies that are underneath Aristocrat Associates that make plenty of other type games. But I just promoting 596 of them are busy promoting the game. Yeah, I want to go work there. I want to go work there because I feel like it's an easy place to work. I think it's just chill, do what you can when you can. And I'd enjoy it. Being there, like, doing videos or whatever else. So I'm going to try to get a job there. Even Cirilla, I'm sure, has at least, she has to come on stream, but I'm sure she has a pretty enjoyable job experience there.
Did you see my interview with her when I was like, so, Cirilla, what's your normal work day like? Like, walk me through kind of your normal day. And she was like, Well, I get here and I make my coffee. That's a very essential part of my day. And then I drink my coffee and then I read Reddit to see what people are saying. You know, not just about Raid, but about all other stuff in general. And then I start playing Raid. And I was like, wow, that sounds like a good job.
And then I start playing Raid. Damn, that sounds like my day, except I don't get paid.
I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, I talk to the mods a little bit in Discord, make sure everything's good.
Look at StewFly Gaming.
StewFly, cool. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, hell, that's our jobs, but we don't get paid extra for doing it. So we should be able to get a job over. And then I said, hey, Oliver, why don't you hire me over there? I'll move my family out to the Ukraine. I don't have any, tech experience, but whatever else like Cirilla, but I want to be able to do YouTube full time and even at the office. And he said they'll look into it.
Oh, nice. That'd be cool.
No, it's not real. They're not really gonna hire me over there. But yeah, I would. Give me a cubicle. Let me do YouTube from there, and we'll be good to go.
Hey, Lucky, what's up? And hi, Jenna. How you doing? No, I think that'd be see, like in Overwatch, they use player input a lot. I don't know why other companies don't. Like they talk to pros about like balancing issues and stuff, and meet with them on like Skype calls. I don't know why other companies, like, I know if I ran a company, I would want to talk to like my top players and people who play 10 hours a day. I would want to talk to them.
Right.
Like I don't get what you're losing by doing that.
Well, I'd for sure, even if I didn't talk to them all the time, I'd be in the loop, right? You'd know what's going on. You'd at least do what the other people do. You'd read Reddit all the time. You'd read Discord chatter sometimes. Hell, when you go on Discord and you say, everybody, give us your feelings and feedback on Tormund, like how should we change him? I'd at least take that into consideration. You're asking us, right?
I think they asked that just to be nice.
So I mean, if you're not going to listen to anybody, if you're not going to see what's going on with the game, and you're just going to make decisions based off of whatever, then yeah, your game's not going to go as well. This is what's going to happen. I don't know. But I mean, you got to look at everything too. I mean, it looks like we've been doing really well with views for streaming lately. Streaming's been picking up.
Yeah.
Than how it was before.
Yeah.
Video views are much better than January. You know, January was a slow month for everybody.
Yep.
It's picked back up quite a lot. So there are people out there playing.
Yeah, but I wonder how much of the views has to do with the drama though, because drama tends to get a lot of views.
Right, it does, and we get a lot of views from that too. But they just said the Russian community here, from what I understand, the Russian community is very vocal. They go crazy. They voice their opinion very loudly, and they'll back out when stuff isn't right like this. They'll back out and get out of here, which will cause them a lot of money.
Yeah, the Russians aren't going to play around. You know that.
They'll say, well, not Cartman and all the rest, but they say they told me the Russian community is their second largest, revenue stream. So maybe they'll listen to them.
And what's the largest? China? Or wait, you can't even play Raid in China, can you?
No, I don't think you can. It's probably just Western. It has to be all the United States, I would think. Huh. Russia's the second biggest. So you can, I guess they did do something weird with China back in the day though, because they weren't letting people play. I'm sure with a VPN you can play from China, of course. Us, US, then Russia. Yeah, I would think so. Silent.
By the way, if some of you are new around here, StewGaming is chatting with me. I'm going to link his YouTube channel down in the chat right now. Definitely click on that and go subscribe to Stew. He's one of the better Raid Shadow Legends content providers out there. So that's who's talking with me right now, and that's a link to his channel. But yeah, how much longer you got to chill, Stu? Do you have to go? I don't want to keep you.
No, that's cool. I'll go soon. I'm playing around in arena. I'm going to get to top arena, and then I'm going to boost somebody well past where anybody could ever catch up to them. I'll probably do it. I'm probably going to do it to T-Swift, right? T-Swift has had his account banned. He's number 2 right now. So somebody
T-Swift got banned too?
Yeah, he got banned way earlier than I did. Much earlier than people were telling me on my stream that he got banned, and I said, okay, well, I'm going to go up in arena then, and I'm going to take first place just so he can see it and be like, oh my god, I'm not in first place, and freak out, right? So as I was climbing to first place, that's when I got banned. So the karma got me. It came back and got me.
How did I avoid the ban?
I don't know. I was playing. I think a lot of people who play every day. There's some. Again, it's just some technical error issue in there. If you meet the requirement, the system just bans you. So that's what happens.
Well, I definitely play like just as much as you, I think.
Right. Well, I don't know. I'm playing 24/7 all day and all night. And you have work. That's the difference. You know, you're at work. I'm here at home, always playing. So on my desktop too. I don't know. Maybe it's a desktop issue. They didn't really give us any details.
How come you get everything? You get the in-game promotion and then you get the in-game ban. I don't get either one.
My account is targeted, man.
How do you get the promotion and the ban, and I don't get either?
This is how it rolls. This is how it is sometimes. You get lucky, you get lucky. But I'm going to go up here. I'm going to take over first place, and then I'm going to pick, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick T-Swift. He always wants to be first place. I'm going to let him have first place. I'm going to boost him from like thousands of points over everybody else and show the world how easy it is to boost for first, second, third place. That way, you know, and I talked to the devs about this. More things that they need to work on fixing. So
you're gonna lose to him over and over.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up there and then I'm gonna lose to him about 100 times in a row. He's gonna be, you know, you can only see, in the top arena you can only see each other if you're within 150 points. So if you're at number 1 and if you're 150 points ahead of anybody else, you'll never be able to refresh and see anybody. You'll be stuck there by yourself.
Yeah.
So, and even if you're 2, 3, or 4, or 5, these other people still have to be within 150 points of you. That way, you know, you don't get a big selection. It doesn't work out really well. But I'm gonna push whoever I pick. I'm gonna push them a couple thousand points above everybody else.
So
they'll be way up there. Way up there.
Oh, so once they're in your list, you can just attack them as many times as you want.
Right, until I drop out of plat, and I want to see how many times that is. Till I actually drop out of plat. I should be able to get a couple hundred battles in, I would think, somewhere around there, and we'll see how high I boost them up to. Because they've already, you know, people have already been doing this, but now that when rewards are going to be involved, this is all people are going to do. They're going to be like, hey, I'll get you first, second, and third this week. You get me first, second, and third next week. It's just going to be a crap show.
See, and I talked about this in one of my videos, and I said you need to limit it so you can only play one person like 3 times.
For sure, if you lose to somebody, maybe lose to somebody twice and then they're blacked out, or refresh the list every time you lose to them. That way, when they do drop below 150, they won't see them anymore anyways. But they got to do something. They definitely have to do something. So that's all I'm messing around with right now, waiting for my wife to come home.
You're not worried about them banning you for that?
No, they're going to ban me for something that people do already?
I mean, I guess you're already banned, but...
I mean, why? You know, I mean, come on. If they ban me, you think about the bad publicity. That wouldn't be a good move. That would not be a good move at all. They said, please pick RTZ. I'm going to get up there and pick RTZ, guys. I really am. I just got to get up to 4,000. I don't know. He's kind of actually hit second and first place are boosted well above third place. So I got to see how I fare against.
Yeah. So you can't even get to T-Swift.
No, I can get to him. I'll win against the number 3 guy enough times to get there.
Yeah, why don't you boost farting cows, actually?
No, because then the thing is, too, if you're locked up in first place for this long, for 3 more days, you can't finish your dailies, you can't farm Great Hall tokens. You know what I mean? Because you can't fight against anybody. So I don't want to do that to Cow. I thought about it. That's originally what we were going to do yesterday. I was going to get up to farting Cow, and we were going to do that to him. But then, you know, he wouldn't be able to do his dailies to get his 30-day, you know, reward of his Sacred Shard. Only for 3 days, though. But Swift doesn't mind. I mean, he's always, you know, like when the reset happens, Swift runs up there so he gets like the easiest battles. Then he's up at number 1, 150 points away from everybody, and then he just sits there all week. So he doesn't care about getting, you know, Great Hall improvement or battling anybody or doing his dailies. Obviously.
Yeah, he just wants to win arena. That's his only goal in life.
Right, is to stay up there. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna get to him and put him up there. We'll just boost him up.
So they also wanted to get your thoughts on the fusion while you're here.
I just made a video about that, and I don't know. Again, he looks cool. I want to play the champion, right? The champion looks very cool. He's got a lot of interesting abilities, new stuff. But I'm not making these 4 new epics. These 3 new epics. I have the 4th. But I'm not going to fuse these rares in 20 days and waste my time with all this. I'm really not. If I summon and get these guys, okay, cool. It's a done deal, very easy to do. But I'm worn down. I don't feel like doing it.
I was going... Oh, Fusion review. Okay, here, I'll link it. Some of you guys might be curious. I'll link Stu's video covering the Fusion. There's that link is Stu's video in case you guys are curious about that. I might do one tonight or tomorrow and kind of walk through the Fusion and all that. But that's Stu's in case you want to see something now. But yeah, I kind of feel the same as you. I don't know. I might do it just for the memes and for the content and something to do. But
I mean, I think he could be a really interesting champion, the way he gets life. And if he does massive damage based off of HP instead of attack, because he's getting more and more life, he can get up to 60,000 added on, which is crazy. And then he can ignore defense, and the passive is pretty cool too. So maybe the clan boss, he could be pretty interesting. His A2 though might be an issue with clan boss with counterattack because it gives you an additional turn meter. But on that video you actually just linked, it's good that you did that because I forgot. I have images in here that nobody's seen before. That I got from data mining. One is the quest to the Heart of Winter Chapter 2. Is that an ongoing story mode type thing or what?
Yeah, I'd have to see it. It's
and then if you go further in that video, I've got a picture of 2-time summon again for Cupidus and Venus coming out of the Ancient and Void Shards. Now this isn't new. These aren't old assets from when we had this happen before. These are new assets within the last couple days. So it looks like they're going to do a 2-time summon for Venus and Cupidus very soon.
Isn't there times 2 sacreds coming?
That's tonight, yeah. And I guess, I don't know if that's going to be 24 hours or all weekend. We'll have to see when it comes. But they're definitely going to pop out. It looks like a continuation of story mode really soon. And then also 2 times for Cupidus and Venus. And there's some other champions in here of pictures that we haven't seen yet. It might be an ultimate Elahan. What's her name? The archer girl?
Elaine?
Yeah, there might be an Ice Queen version of her. I've got pictures. Now when these people get this data mined information, they have to take all this code and put it in another software to render these 3D models. So it's not in the actual Raid's Shadow Legends setting. It's just rendered pictures. And you see all the rendered pictures of the stuff that we've already seen recently. But there's a rendered picture of her, but she looks like an Ice Queen type lady. So it might be her ultimate version or her dark version or Ice Queen version, whatever they want to call it.
Okay, gotcha.
So that'll be pretty cool if that comes out as well. So I don't know. And there's other champions in here we haven't seen still, and I still need more inventory space.
Yeah,
give me some inventory space.
It's so bad.
It's crazy. All right, man, I'll let you go and continue your stream. I appreciate you having me on. Thanks for all the support, everyone. Chosen, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon, man. We'll get together and do some things.
Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely. Thanks for stopping by.
All right, take care.
Yep, take care. All right, so that's going to do it. And again, huge shout out to StewGaming. I will link to his channel down in the video description. Always fun to kind of touch base with him. It had been a while since we had worked on something together. So yeah, a link to his stuff will be down there. And thanks, Stew, and thanks to you for watching. As always, have a good rest of your day. Peace.